Thank you, James. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday night, I nearly said Thursday night, our Wednesday night product and opportunity call. It's great to have you on this evening. My name is Paula, and I'm going to be taking you through this evening with a product presentation. We've got stories, we've got an opportunity presentation, and we've got a very special guest at the end. So hang in right to the end. It's only 30 minutes. Get your pen and paper ready and ready to take notes. And I'm going to get started with just giving a very brief overview on our amazing Juice Plus products. So I've been taking the products for 7 years now, and they are absolutely amazing. And I'm going to just run through some of the benefits and why, why they benefit you as well. So our Juice Plus products are totally unique. There's nothing at all like them anywhere in the world. They are the world's most researched nutritional products in the world, with over 40 gold standard clinical studies backing their outstanding health benefits. So that's a good enough reason to get them into your body every single day. But what makes them unique is they're all made from natural, they're all completely natural fruits and vegetables, and they help to bridge the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating, and what we don't eat every day, because it's very difficult to get what we need in our bodies every single day. So Juice Plus products just give us that very easy, convenient, affordable, and very quick way of getting all this nutrition into our body. So you can see the bottles there in with all that fruit, which is exactly what they are. Is they fruits and vegetables and berry capsules. You can see there the green, the red, and the purple. They are a variety of 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. So basically, you get in all the nutrition from 30 of the fruits and vegetables in your body every single day. Now, they're not vitamins; they are whole food supplements, which means that they're getting absorbed by the body. You're giving your body what it needs. What your body needs fruits and vegetables to help keep us healthy. Everybody knows that. And this is what they'll just give you all of that goodness. So as I said, I'm just giving a very brief overview. So just go to the person who put you on the call this evening to get more information about the actual, all the studies and what they can do to help your health. So you've got here, as well as the capsules for adults, we've got our amazing Healthy Starts for Families program, which is it's for families basically. If you buy the capsules I've just been talking about, you're eligible to get absolutely free either chewables or capsules for a child or teenager right up to the age of 21. Now you can see some of the amazing statistics there, but basically over 1.5 million families have taken part in this amazing program, and 96% of them had health benefits. So you can see, as I said, just have a look at some of these here. So, if you've got a child in your family, or, a family friend that you just really would love to help with their health, and these are absolutely amazing. As I said, they're absolutely free if you buy the capsules. Next slide, please, James. And we've also got the complete range. As the name suggests, it's basically a complete meal. They've basically got everything your body needs for a highly nutritious meal. So you've got your shakes, which are fantastic for healthy breakfast, give you energy, all the nutrition you need for a healthy start to the day. You can have pre and post workout, or you can have as a healthy meal replacement, either for a quick meal or if you're trying to lose weight as well. So they're fantastic for weight loss, and also fantastic for weight maintenance and weight gain as well, if you want to have it with another meal. But they've got all the nutrition in there that you need for a meal. They've also got the bars, the soups, and the boosters as well. So basically, that's a very quick overview of the products. As I said, please go to whoever put you on the call this evening to get more information, to find out how they'll benefit you and your family's health, and how you can get the free for your child as well. So I think we've got a really amazing product story from Kattis, all the way in Sweden. Are you there, Kattis?
Yes, I'm here.
Great.
Hi.
Okay. Can you tell us your product story, please?
Yes, of course. I have problem with my stomach the whole life. and I mean the whole life. And when I get my son for 9 years ago, my stomach was terrified. I can't eat food outside. I only can eat food home with my mom and home with my husband's parents, because there I can go to the bathroom. So I can tell my body was in a prison. I can't go outside, and every time we go out, I always looking for the bathrooms. Where's the bathroom and where can I go? Because my stomach was so broken. And I found a business opportunity for 2.5 years ago, and my upline told me that you should try the products. It's only fruit and vegetables. And I said, oh, no. My stomach can't eat fruits and vegetables. It doesn't work. But it told me that so many people with problems with the stomach has been helped for it, and the kids go free, so why not? So I try the product because I get free products for my children. So I take it, and day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't feel anything. But then day 6, I was in the shopping center. It was 1 hour from our home, and I told my husband that I want to eat some French fries, and he looked at me that, oh, no. He said, yeah, I want it. Please buy me some French fries because the kids are hungry. So he looked at me and he buy it, and then we go to the stores. I go to the Starbucks after that and buy me a caramel latte. That's my favorite, but I can't drink caffeine. So I always want decaf and lactose-free milk. But when I come home, then in the evening, I'm looking at Starbucks cup, and I saw that wasn't decaf and it wasn't lactose-free milk. So I get in panic and running around my home and saying, oh my God, I'm going to sitting on the toilet all night, just so you know, everybody. And but nothing happened. It was nothing. I don't have the pain. I don't go to the bathroom. Nothing happened. So the day after, I called my upline and tell him that, oh my God, what was happening? And it was it the capsules? And he said, I can't tell you that it wasn't them, but yeah, of course, you have been helped. And since then, for 2.5 years, I have pain in my stomach 6 or 7 times for 2.5 years. So yeah, that's my short story. I hope you understand it.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing, Kattis. Thank you so much for sharing, and what an amazing story. I mean, it just, well done for giving it a go and just getting those benefits, and just shows that they just support every part of your body. So, absolutely fantastic, and thanks for sharing all the way from Sweden. Okay, thank you. So now we've got our amazing Howard Frisch, who's going to be sharing the business opportunity, and you'll see, you'll get a great overview of just what an amazing opportunity this is and how you can get started within Juice Plus business. Are you there, Howard?
I am indeed, Paula. Thank you very much indeed. And a warm welcome to everybody on the call tonight, especially those people who are looking at this perhaps for the very first time. Now, cast your mind back, like Paula, I've been involved with this business for just over 7 years, and it was a little bit longer than that. It was near 8 years. An old friend got in touch with me, and his timing was very good for 2 reasons. First of all, I was doing a number of cycling events at the time, and I just committed to a major one the following summer in the Alps. And I knew that the quality of Juice Plus, the scientific, all the benefits that we hear about from the scientific backing, that would really underpin the training that I was going to have to do. And I had the benefit of coming across Juice Plus many, many years ago. But what my friend didn't realize was that I was at a time in my life where my main business, I had my own company at the time, was starting to struggle. And I needed something that I could actually turn to and have as a plan B, with the view to it becoming a plan A in the fullness of time. Now, fast forward to where we are now, and look what we have. What we have at the moment moment, across the Juice Plus world, which numbers nearly 30 countries now, we have something like 5,000 new partners joining each month. Well, let's have a think as to why that could be. I mean, the obvious one is that there has never been a time, certainly in my lifetime, I would suggest I'm probably older than most of the people on this call, and for a good few lifetimes before, where one's personal health and well-being has never been more at the forefront in one's mind. Add to that the notion of job security. I mean, guys, what the heck is that? That just doesn't exist anymore, if it ever did. So people are more open-minded to looking at new opportunities to supplement the income they've got coming into their households. And we have something that is in the forefront of everyone's consciousness to do with their own personal health. So that, I would suggest, is probably as much a reason as anything, or a couple of reasons, as to why so many people are looking at this and so many people are getting involved. 5,000 new partners every month. Let's move on to the next slide. Now, this staircase, what does it actually mean? It's basically, this illustrates one of four, not one, two, three, but four different ways that we can actually derive an income through the Juice Plus opportunity. And as Paula suggested, this is just an overview. Do get back in touch with the person who invited you onto the call to find out about the other three. I'm just going to focus on the one. Everyone starts at the far left-hand side of the staircase as a partner. And through help, training and encouragement with the team that you join, you are able to leapfrog up that staircase as quickly or slowly as you want. The beauty of this is that you have your foot on the accelerator. You can push it hard, you can push it slowly. It does not matter. Now, if you manage over a period of time to go from the far left-hand side to the far right-hand side, that position of PMD plus, along the way, you will pick up nearly £120,000 of bonuses. That's pretty darn good. But when you consider that's only part of it, your commissions will be added to that. These bonuses augment the commissions that you are making every single month. And those bonuses, as I say, can be achieved on every step up that staircase. All right. So, like I say, talk to the person who invited you and they can give you more of those details. Let's move on to the next slide, James. So when I was looking at this business, I thought, well, okay, I've got a partner company here. And what it is really, in essence, is like a low-cost franchise. When I set up my own business, I used to import and distribute wine for a living. Back in 2002, I had to invest £30,000 of my own money, cash, didn't borrow a penny. But that bought me half a business, didn't even get me a whole business, just half a business. I had to find somebody else to match my investment. So with the partner company that we have in Juice Plus, they have been around for 50 years, with 28 years with this existing product range. So they have done all the research and development. They provide for us. They ship the product to the customer. They collect the money to the customer. They provide events and incentives, trainings, all those different things that you can see there. And what's that going to cost you? It cost me 30 grand, remember, for half a business? This is going to cost you £50. In addition, you get your own website, you get your own personal virtual office with which you can track your business, see how your team is developing and help them and know how to help them. All that heavy lifting is carried out by your partner company. And what are we tasked to do? We are tasked with developing and building our own customer base and helping, training, encouraging other people to do exactly the same thing. And the company rewards us for that and will help us, or will ensure that we move up that staircase, left to right, that you saw a minute or two ago. All the heavy lifting, all the complex stuff is done for us. We simply share our story and help people make an informed decision. Simple as that. Let's move on to the next slide. So, I mean, what can one really, if one's sort of looking at this, well, this sounds quite intriguing. How much can you make from the get-go? Well, I mean, these figures are quite notional. You can make typically between 330 to, over 1,100 or around about £1,100 in one's first 3 months. Okay. But let me tell you, that's only a guide. People have done better than that. As I mentioned earlier on, your foot is on the accelerator. If you want to go, crazy bananas, then there will be various people who've got a vested interest in helping you go crazy bananas and making as much money as you deserve to. Okay. So you really can start making money from day one, and plenty of people do that and achieve that first step or two up that staircase I keep referring to. They manage to do that in their first month or so. And with that come those bonuses. Not 120 grand all at once, but you do make a chunk of that to start with. And that is obviously very, very exciting and very reassuring that you found something can actually you can actually develop and build, typically from the simplicity of one's mobile phone, and actually get rewarded very, very quickly. So you might be thinking, let's move on to the next slide. Where are we in the general scheme of things? You heard me refer just now that we've got around about 30 countries. Now, here's a fairly sort of basic world map. And as you can see, Juice Plus is an American company, so no big surprise that the company's very well established in North America. So America, Canada, and also moving into Central America and Mexico. That was a fairly recent country that we opened in. Good chunk of Europe's covered. Less so in Eastern Europe, but a few of those countries have opened up as well, and they're moving into the Far East and Australia and New Zealand as well. But look at the gaps, please. Central America, South America, nothing. Africa, nothing. Asia, well, guys, we're in the UAE, we're in Malaysia, and we're in Singapore, but we haven't reached Russia yet. We haven't reached China yet. We haven't reached India yet. We haven't reached Indonesia yet. Add those four countries together, there are well over they're approaching 3 billion people. Do you think that of those people and of all the other countries that are there that we haven't yet touched, there may be people who also share the health concerns that you and I have, that maybe, just maybe, they might be seeking other opportunities of bringing a secondary or tertiary form of income into their households to improve the quality of their lives? Guys, the internet knows no bounds. We have the opportunity to touch people like we've never been able to before by connecting, using modern communications, social media, the internet. It offers everyone that chance. Is it easy? I'm not going to say it is. It requires those two words, hard work. The people who reach the right-hand part of that staircase, they've worked their backsides off, and they deserve all of those bonuses that they've got because they've helped train and encourage so many other people to do, to achieve their goals as well. We've scratched the surface of this opportunity. We really have. Look at that world map and look at those gaps. To say nothing of the fact that the market penetration we have is not massive within the markets that we're in. We've got good established businesses there, but there's so much more to come. And with further products along the, coming in the pipeline, ask the person who invited you onto this call about Tower Garden. Get them to explain what that is and just see where the company is going and the amazing vision that they have. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you found that useful. And I'll hand you back to Paula, who will help take you through the rest of the presentation.
Thank you, Howard. That was absolutely amazing. I just remember the first time I heard the business presentation, just thinking, I've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I was so right. And we're now going to move on to our very special guest, Ross Kumrou, who is an EMD in the company, so almost at the top of the staircase, as Howard's just shown you. And he is going to, first of all, just tell us a little about his business story, and then he's going to lead us through into how to get started if you're interested in starting the business. Are you there? Are you there, Ross?
I am indeed. I am here. Thank you for that lovely welcome, and thank you for inviting me to this call, James and Paul. Have been absolutely amazing, and Howard, that was a great presentation. Made me want to sign up all over again, to be honest with you. So I don't know, James, if you can make me host. So I'm going to share my screen at some point if that's possible. But I mean, yeah, I'll get started with very, very briefly in terms of story. I actually came across this business purely by accident. Reason being is because my wife actually joined the business first before I did. And she plucked up the courage to be a bit ambitious, a bit open-minded when she came across this opportunity. I was actually working in retail, and I've been working in retail for 17 years. And I got to what they call a head of retail role. And I was literally working every hour under the sun. And I loved after my job. Don't get me wrong. I loved everything about the job that I was doing. But the more responsibility that I took on, the more time that was taken away from me. And I remember being, I used to phone up my wife, when she was obviously joining this opportunity, and she used to be like, right, I'm out and I'm taking my little girl shopping, and we're going to the cinema on school holidays, or she'd be there for the parents' evenings and all those types of things. And I wouldn't be there. I would be absolutely missing. Why? Because my job involved a lot of travel and staying in hotels and different things. So I was never at home. And, as much as, I loved my job, it killed me to think that I was missing my daughter grow up, and I was missing being the husband that I wanted to be to my wife as well. So, so when she came across this opportunity, which was around about 6 years ago now, and I remember a couple of months in, she said to me, Ross, I'm going to take you to a company convention. And I had, at this point, I'll be very, very honest on this call, I had zero clue as to what this product was or what this business opportunity, I didn't even know what the name was. But I thought, you know what, I'll go to Birmingham. That's not a problem. Weekend away, yeah, absolutely fantastic. So she took me to the convention, and honestly, it was mind-blowing. Is the only two words I could probably describe it, because I remember sitting in that audience, and I've been sitting there with like 5,000 people that were sitting around me, and I was looking at these people on stage that, sharing this amazing opportunity and how it, they transformed their lives, with this business opportunity and these products. And there was doctors on stage. I think there was a natural doctor called Nigel Eccles that was on stage at the time, and he was talking about all of the benefits and science behind these incredible products. And I literally just sat in the audience with like my mouth open, thinking. And I turned to my wife and just said, is this really what you're doing? I cannot believe this is what you're doing. This is everything that we've been looking for as a couple, because we've always been quite entrepreneurial people. We've always wanted our own business and stuff, but we never really had the capital to invest or anything like that. And we just knew. We came out of that convention and we knew that this was going to be the vehicle and the opportunity that was literally going to transform our lives. And we was both at a point where we needed to look after our health, in all honesty, because because I was traveling around the country, as I said, working all these hours that I was literally eating out of service stations. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, right? And just grabbing anything quick that I could. And my diet was terrible. I was always lethargic. I never had any energy, and my weight, I've never necessarily been a big guy, but I dropped down to 9 stone, and it was the lightest that I've ever been in my life. And I needed to make some changes. And it was like, fate, as they say, right? These products came around at the perfect time. I needed to get on them, and I did so. And ever since I've been taking them, I've felt like a different person. I'm nearly 37. I feel better now at 37 than I did in my 20s. And, I've managed to put on 2 stone in weight, and I've maintained it ever since. And I feel the best I've ever felt. And for that reason, I will, even if I wasn't part of this business, I would forever take the products. And that is a sign, I believe, of a good company. That is a sign of something, it's been done right. So that's just, then I joined the business. I'll cut a long story short. I joined the business, and I actually started it part-time, working alongside my full-time job in retail. And I worked for 3 years part-time, got to what they call a national marketing director, which is a pinnacle position of our business. Comes with a £7,200 bonus on top of commissions. And it was just insane. And on the very, very same day, my wife hit the top position at the time, which was presidential marketing director, which was incredible. And again, comes with a £28,800 bonus. So the both of us on the same day, it was out of this world. And for that reason, I was able to quit my job in retail in 2019. I've been doing this full time ever since. And it's done exactly what I said earlier. It's literally transformed our lives. And, now I get to be that person that's now on stage trying to inspire other people to do the same thing when I was sitting in that convention once. So incredible, absolutely incredible. Absolutely love it. But so getting started, let's go, James. If you can make me host, and if you have, then I will.
You're on.
Good, fantastic. Right, okay. So, to be honest with you, we keep things very, very simple. I'm sure, whoever is that you join within our business, they're all amazing, amazing leaders, okay? And they might have their own way of getting you started, but it will be very, very similar to what I'm about to show you. But, this is obviously what we do in our particular, in our team, but we concentrate on just 5 simple things, guys. It's not rocket science with what we do. You've seen the presentations, but 2 things really stand out. We live the mission and we share the mission. That's it. Our mission as a company is to inspire healthy living around the world. And that starts with us as ourselves. So that's it. That's the 2 things. We become the healthiest version of ourselves, the best version of ourselves. And then we try and inspire other people to do exactly that. That's it. Live the mission, share the mission. So in terms of getting started, 5 simple steps with us. We don't do anything else, okay? So we will, step number 1 would be a new starters call, okay? So we will always have, a bit like this particular Zoom, okay? But we will have a new starters call with all of our newbies that, that obviously are joining our business. That will last probably no longer than about 20-25 minutes. But again, very, very similar to the Zoom call that you're on now. And we will just go through the very, very basic things. We will talk about how to put an order through. We'll talk about, what to expect from this business. We'll talk about how to get to your first promotion, because that's very, very key in starting this business. And we'll just go through the very, very basics that you need to understand, because there's so much information we can give you. I mean, you saw the presentations earlier. There's so much available to you, but there's no point in doing that, because that will just overwhelm. It's very much, I think Howard said it, the staircase, right? We just take it step by step by step. The beauty of this business, guys, is that you get to earn as you learn, right? So just take each day as it comes. So yeah, we start off with a new starters call. That's it. Go through the very, very basics about the online office, how to put an order through, brief overview of the products, okay, how to get to your first promotion, how you get paid in terms of your commissions and when, and just simple basics. That's it. So that's step number 1, is to get onto that call. Okay. Step number 2, really, really simple. Okay. If you're, looking to build your business on social media, which is, the majority of what people will be doing, obviously within our opportunity at the moment. Okay. Because as Howard mentioned, the possibility with social media to connect with people all over the world, in all those countries that you saw that we operate in, is mind-blowing, right? So this is what we teach you. So second step, okay, is to make sure on social media that it's as attractive as possible, in all honesty, and it shows you more than anything. Okay, so we look at a profile photo to make sure it's nice and clear, it's of yourself. Okay, we all love our friends, our family, our pets, all that type of thing. But with social media, what you want to do is at some point you're gonna be growing your network. That's what it's all about. It's about networking. That's why we call it, a network marketing industry, because you're networking. So if you think to yourself, right, I'm gonna network, or I might add someone that's a bit random that you may have not had on your page before, and they don't see a profile picture that's of yourself, it can be a little bit weary, right? So I know that would happen to me. So we make sure your profile photo is nice and clear, it's vivid, it's of yourself, okay? And we also then look at your cover photo and your bio, okay? So again, people's teams might do it slightly differently. We have our own sort of branding and our imagery, so we provide you with that, and we'll go, right, there's a selection of cover photos you can use, okay? And we'll look at your bio, and your bio again is really, really important. And again, just choosing, literally, it can be 5 things. I would just write down 5 things that interest you. What are you interested in? What are your hobbies? What do you like? Okay, so whether you like horse riding, whether you like fitness, whether you love shopping in Primark, I don't know, whatever it is that you like, get those things on your bio, all right, because it's really important, and that's how you're going to relate to people. Okay, so that's step 2. We get that sorted, make it nice and attractive looking. That's it. Move on to step 3. Okay, what is step 3? It's time to write your very, very first post, all right, and introduce yourself to the world. Put yourself out there as to what you're doing and why, okay? Because that is, as I say, we live the mission, we share the mission, right? And this is what you're going to do. So we help you to write your first post. This is an example, okay, of what I've got on here. But you want to make your first post about you and ask yourself, why are you joining this business? What are you doing this business for? What are you looking to achieve out of this business? What have you been inspired by? What has your, been your main reason, to do this business? And who are you doing it for? Talk about that and use that, that's part of your story, and that's what I'll talk about in a minute. But you want to make sure that that's your starting point, so that people can really buy into that, really understand what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay, so that's step 3, is to write your first post. Okay, and when you're part of that, guys, honestly, we work in the most amazing community of people. They'll all be on your page, giving you some love, giving you some like, giving you some support. That's what we're about. Okay, so don't think to yourself, I'm going to put a post up, no one's going to like it. we would all be there to support you. Okay, all right, and then last 2 steps, step 4 and 5. Okay, step 4, okay, is time to post. Okay, is to start getting into routine. Howard mentioned about that first 3 months. Okay, I would say those first 4 weeks for you is crucial. Why? Because I guarantee you're in your mindset, you're going to be thinking, I want to make sure this business going to work for me, right? And that's what you're going to be thinking. And the only way that sort of gets proven to you that it does work is by getting out there and getting into routine, sharing that mission that I said, and getting some leads, getting some interest, getting some orders, getting some customers that you can help. Because straight away, when you get that first customer, well, guess what happens? You think, I can get another one. I can get another one. This business does work. This is actually amazing. This is the most incredible opportunity I've ever come across, right? So the way to do that is to get into routine, and we help you with that. So what I do, again, with my guys is that we will have a training page, and within that training page there will be ready-made content for you to go and be able to duplicate basically on your social media. All right, so you can obviously, you know, make it authentic to yourself, tweak the wording and stuff like that, but I know for a fact, I'm talking from experience now, I know when I first started, I didn't have a clue what I was doing, right? So if I, you know, this is why we provide this, is so that you can get into routine with the sort of content that you would put out onto your social media every day. And my team, we provide that, and I'm sure other uplines and stuff like that may have like status idea, chat groups and different things to help you with the content that you're going to put on your page. And that is what we do. We help you with that every step of the way. Okay. And once we get into routine of you posting, you start generating some interest, and we help you with how to, you know, speak to people and how to, you know, talk about the products and stuff like that. Step 5 is at some point you want to be, and we make this obviously a critical point, is that you want to order your own products. Okay. And the reason being is because why? You want to start your own journey. Remember I said from the outset, we live the mission, we share the mission. There's no point just sharing the mission, you've got to live it. Okay, that is how people buy into you. That is how you can talk from experience. That is how you can fall in love with these products and get so many benefits of being on these products that I have, and like so many people, my whole family on these products. Okay, so that is the step 5, is to order your own products, invest in yourself, invest in the business. Okay, because that way you can go out there with every bit of, you know, passion, you know, drive, excitement, enthusiasm, knowledge, all behind you to share these amazing products with the world. Okay, and that is it. That is literally 5 simple steps. That is all we do, and you're just going to repeat that every single day. And as I said, us as a team, uplines, leadership teams, whoever it is that you join, will all be there on hand to support you. We've got a business development team, a corporate team. The support is off the scale, honestly. So you just can't go wrong. But that's easy, literally 5 simple steps to get towards your first promotion, get your £80 bonus on top of your commissions, and start heading into up that staircase, as Howard said. So hope that helps. But that's me in a nutshell.
Thank you so much, Ross. That was absolutely incredible. I just love that. I mean, it just goes to show it's just simple, isn't it? You put them in a nutshell like that, 5 simple steps, and anybody can do it. Absolutely anybody. And I love that. Live the mission and share the mission. And that's exactly what we're doing. And once you start taking the products and you get them inside you, and you just want to shout it to the world because you just feel incredible and you want everyone to hear about it. So it becomes just a natural kind of way of life. It sounds scary, but it's just absolutely not. I remember when I first started, I was just like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell everyone about it. And that's how it is, isn't it?
It is, and that's the thing. It's just your everyday life. You know, there's no hard sell with this, guys. It's, you know, if you're thinking to yourself, right, you know, am I going to get a sale? I'm going to get a sale. It's sales. It's not. It's literally just you sharing and living the mission. That is it, because it becomes part of your daily life, and you know, that's it.
And I think, is it Sandra who says it? Share the mission. Oh, think about the mission, not about the commission. So if you just really, you know, sharing with people, then it just comes really, really natural. And I absolutely love following you and your gorgeous wife. You know, I mean, honestly, talk about, you know, what they've achieved, Danny and Ross, through this business, but like with the health of the whole family and the lifestyle, it's absolutely incredible. So pop over to Ross's page and just have a look at what is really, you know, his lifestyle and Danny's lifestyle, all thanks to this business. It's just an absolute joy to follow you. So thank you so much for being our special guest tonight, and thank you for those 5 golden tips there as well. Yeah. And wish you more success on your journey as well.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sure you've enjoyed it. And get back to the person who put you on the call this evening and talk about the products that you need to know more about, or the business that maybe you just got a few extra questions, or if you're just ready to get signed up, then, you know, just go for it. Because as I said before, you've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to all the speakers. Thank you to Howard, Kattis, and obviously to Ross for being our special guest, and for James for organising the call this evening. And we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
And also, everyone, if I could just say, we have coffee success training on Saturday, 10 till 12, 6 amazing speakers, 15 minutes each. So I just say that.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Paula. Well done, Ross. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Howard.
Bye.
Thanks, Kattis. Bye.